It's the word on everyone's lips. Abuse of power? Quid pro quo?
What's Congress to do?
You know, I like this. It's got like tones of high crimes and misdemeanors. Let me introduce you to the new scent, impeachment. The not really new but very rare scent from La Constitution. That's right, guys. Today we're going to talk about the history of impeachment, which historically is not that successful. Impeachment, as we know it, started with those Brits in the 14th century as a way to remove the king's advisors if they started to wild out. Our founding fathers thought that's a good idea, and they decided to add it to the Constitution in 1787. The president, vice president, and all civil officers of the United States shall be removed from office on impeachment for and conviction of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors.
Before this current impeachment had only been attempted on 3 U.S. presidents.
First up, Andrew Johnson in 1867. Long story short, Johnson had made a few enemies during Reconstruction, and when he fired one of these enemies, Edwin Stanton, the Secretary of War, he violated the Tenure of Office Act, which said the president could not fire anyone without Congress's consent. Johnson was impeached by the House in February of 1868, but acquitted by the Senate by only 1 vote. Whew, that was a close one.
Richard Nixon famously faced an impeachment for his involvement in subsequent cover-up of the break-in at the DNC offices at the Watergate.
Due to an overwhelming amount of evidence and research that showed Nixon's involvement, shout out to Woodward and Bernstein, journalists, respect them, pay them. He resigned rather than put the country through an impeachment trial. Which brings us to the most recent president to be impeached, Bill Clinton. In 1998, while giving testimony in a sexual harassment lawsuit filed against him, Clinton denied having sexual relations with White House intern Monica Lewinsky. Well, that wasn't exactly true, and the House decided to start impeachment proceedings on the basis that the president had committed perjury. Clinton's impeachment went all the way to trial, but he was acquitted. So what will happen with this current impeachment? Who knows? History shows that it might not be an easy road. Whether or not President Trump is impeached, we are witnessing history in real time in front of our very eyes. And knows, impeachment.